Today, a small yet interesting update was released, which mainly focuses on trusted mode and map changes. Most notably, Ancient. You know what else is ancient? Using the Steam market to buy and sell skins. Instead, go to Skin Baron, where you can buy and sell them for real money not locked to your Steam account. This means selling and putting the money straight to your bank account instead of being locked in here. This also means that skins here are usually a lot cheaper and there's a lot of items to choose from. They've even updated their store to include the latest Snakebite skins. So if you want to browse around for that or anything else, visit Skin Baron through the link below. Now let's start by covering the update's trusted mode fix. Valve has fixed a case where players would get duplicate warnings about launching the game in untrusted mode. For me, this is pretty big since this was infuriating. Streamers know this as well, and it's nice to see that they did something about it. But that's not all they did. Do you remember a few weeks ago when a recent OBS plugin circumvented CSGO's trusted mode so game capture would work normally? And do you remember Valve replying to it on Reddit? And do you remember Valve being praised by the community for it? Well, from the looks of it, this update seems to have fixed the loophole. Valve really do mean business with trusted mode. Only problem is, it's hard to take it seriously at this current time. I'm really hoping for a brighter future, since cheating is and has always been a real problem with the game. It has begun. The changes to improve the map are on its way, and we've already got the first wave. The so-called mid-connector to A was a perfect position to play from during afterplants, a bit too powerful actually, and Valve has noticed it. That's why they have implemented the so-called Cubby 2.0 to remove cheap shoulder angles towards the sight. And from inside you can see that it's shrunk. This definitely improves the map overall. The boost area has also been tweaked, both visually without them big leaves, but also physically. This means more space, but not just more space. Notice that the clip brush there is gone. This means that players could self-boost to this position from the A sign, and that could have a very huge impact on the gameplay. I'm a bit sad this wasn't made into a skill jump at least. Such a missed opportunity to do just that. Anyways, most of the birds on the map have finally found their lifelong partners, so they're making less noise. Weapons dropped in T-spawn could sink down to the bottom, which would make them harder to find, especially when you're dropping them to your teammates, whereas now they are floating, which obviously makes them more visible. Cool little tweak by Valve. Apparently, there's been so many clip brush tweaks, which is always nice to see in the patch notes. One of the biggest ones that I've noticed is this corner, which was blocked before and is no longer blocked. Kinda ruins a smoke that I showed in my latest video, but now that the corner is open, it feels way better to line stuff from the corner. Or not. Stupid leaves. And I don't mean to stir things up, but this clip brush from CT Spawn still needs fixing. I hate it. Before the update, you could throw nades inside this building, which was kind of stupid, and it's no longer possible. But it's still possible here, and here as well. What's the logic here? Jeez. Moving on, Valve mentioned a pixel gap block from the scaffolding area close to B, but they didn't mean this gap since it's still there. They meant this one, which they patched with a little bit of wood. Nice. Speaking of nice, here's a classic Valve moment. They fixed a pixel gap here, but not here. Oh well. You can't always get everything. Grenade collision on rooftops have improved, which will allow for less random smoke lineups, which is always a nice improvement. But we finally get to what I believe is the best part of the update: performance boost. I recorded myself in a couple areas on the map where my FPS was behaving very strange, and as you can see, those areas are no longer an issue. You can also see that a lot of details have been removed, so I'm guessing it's a bit of everything to better optimize the map. Let me know if you guys experience Ancient to work much better now. For me at least, it's a whole lot better. Ancient was just like Vertigo, or even Overpass when it was totally new. If you guys saw Overpass and how it looked when it was first released compared to now, you would probably react the exact same way you are for Ancient. What I'm trying to say is, give Ancient a chance, guys. As the expression goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. and I'm seeing a possibility for the map to evolve for the future. For the update, there were 2 other maps, Grind and Frostbite, that were also given some pretty cool updates, but I'm not going to cover them in this video. You'll have to enjoy reading the patch notes for now. Oh, and before we finish, RMR stickers are still on 75% off. Sorry for anyone hoping to flip them for a quick profit. I guess you'll have to wait a bit longer for that. And when I mean longer,
I mean years.
Slap a like to show your support, subscribe if you like my content, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay awesome and go bananas.